Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Match of the Day with your host, OmegaPit, aka Gypsy Joe, aka Stiff White Chocolate, live in the flesh. Today, I'll be bringing you a selection of Gen 4 Randbats, which were taken from the current Gen 4 Randbat tournament that is being hosted by the oh-so-sexy-ass motherfucker that is Rick. Before we get into the matches, let me explain the format of the tournament. So, we have two pools of 4 players, who have to face off in a round robin, and obviously the two top players of each pool qualify and then face off against each other in a single elimination tournament. Now, all of the matches are best of 3, but let me tell you, there is a gentleman's rule in place where if one player has a significantly shitter team compared to the other guy, then he can ask for the match to be replayed. So let's see if that rule is actually enforced. Today's video will include all the matches from Pool 1, which includes Dill, Luke, Rick, and a new player in the Pokeforum tour, and that is Geisiff. It'll be very interesting to see how he plays in today's matches. Whereas in Pool 2, we have Joe, Min, and Rue, whose matches will be highlighted in a future video, so you have that to look forward to. Now then, without further ado, let's see those matches. This is poll number 1, and we are going to start off with Rick versus Geisiff. So yeah, nothing much really to add apart from see how it plays out. So Rick starting with the Wailord, and yeah, Water Spout not didn't really do that much. I expected it to do a little bit more than 40%. Geisiff went for the Curse and then an Iron Head, but that's not really going to do much to help him. And yeah, it looks like the Wailord's going to finish him off with a Water Spout. But no, he switches out, switches to Meganium, a fan favorite in on Pokeforum. Energy Ball isn't going to do much to the Beedrill, so he's forced to switch out again, whilst Rick is able to set up a Swords Dance. Geisiff then copies him, but yeah, Beedrill's going to just one-shot that with a Brick Break. Switches back out now to Wailord, who's going to tank the Nightshade. And, oh, I was going to say that's a lot, but yeah, Ice Beam crit really put a dent into Noctowl, which is going to let Rick finish him off with a Poison Jab. In comes Drapion now, sets up Toxic Spikes. I'm not too sure about that when he can just switch out Beedrill, sorry, and switch him back in. A bit sus, but whatever. And Wailord with the self-destruct, yes, self-destruct and explosion, halving the defense of the opponent's monster. That's a great move in Gen 4. Arcanine's getting the Thunderfang hacks, but I'm not sure. Oh, Stone Edge missing. I mean, are we surprised? Stone Edge never hits. Goes for the Toxic. I suppose he was predicting a switch, maybe? Or misclick? I don't know. But either way, that must have been a misclick, surely. Why would you go for Synthesis when NA's paralyzed? No idea. But yeah, either way, it's probably GG now, as Geisiff has said. It's 4 against 1. Vigoroth with Bulk Up. I mean, who knows what could happen here, because Registeel's got Curse, so this might not be over just yet. Second Curse, let's see how much damage this Focus Punch does. Oh yeah, okay. If you get the crit, that's definitely going to be easy GG. So that is the first match. Let's go on to the second match. Rick with the Chimeco and the Geisiff with a Charizard. Dragon Ball's doing 43%. That's quite a lot, to be honest. More than I expected. Double switch, and Rick is going to set up some Stealth Rocks whilst Geisiff dances with swords. Second Swords Dance, a bit risky because that Surf's going to finish him off now. Yeah, and it's going to definitely finish him off if he gets a crit. In comes Mamoswine. Rick forced to switch out, and Geisiff with a Stealth Rock, expecting the switch, and yeah, able to set up a layer of rocks, which is always good. Stone Edge now is going to finish him off, surprisingly. I mean, that was a risky move going for Stone Edge, really, because I could have easily missed. But anyway, yeah. And then decide to stay in, go for the Ice Shard just to get some damage on it, and safely switch in Dusknoir. Although, I mean, he could have safely switched him in. Well, I don't know how much. No, because rocks would have. I wouldn't have finished him off. But okay, well, who am I to judge? So, burn on the ground ball. Does this run? No, that's got intimidate, so that's going to severely hamper his attack now. So that's pretty much useless. Psychic must have been expecting a switch, perhaps. Oh, and Heal Bell Gramble. I did not know Gramble run that set. I mean, that is truly a random set. Psychic again. Perhaps it was a Spext. Beautify. Who knows? But oh, yeah, Rick with 2 Mon weak to Stealth Rock. That's well, no. If you count the Beautifly, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 6. It's not good. Yeah, so Shadow Sneak's not going to do much. Surf only does 36%, so let's see if the Dusknoir has any other move apart from Shadow Sneak. It doesn't look like it. Does he not have Wow or something to damage him? I guess not. He's looking for a safe switch or something. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Pain Split. Rick finally decided, wait, I could just roar out this guy and rack up the damage on the rest of his Pokemon. Surf is going to finish off the Glaceon. Charizard is dead now, I think. So yeah, Shadow Sneak once again not going to do much. And he gets outspared. That's going to finish him off. And the rocks are going to KO the Charizard. Yes, so Rick with the win there. So that's the first victory for Rick. Okay, so now we have the second pool match. We've got the Data Mining Prick Luke against Geisiff. Let's see how this match plays out. So, Geisiff with the Swampert, Luke with Wormadam, and Geisiff straight away with the Roar. I guess that's that way you can get a feel for his team. Goes for the Waterfall, and oh no, yeah, the Shaman tanks that, and then Seed Flares for the KO. In comes Typhlosion, which is not going to do much with Hidden Power. Not very effective either. So what's that? Hidden Power Bug? Something? No, not very effective. No idea what Hidden Power that is. Yeah, so Sucker Punch does a nice chunk of damage, 65, but the Psychic's going to finish it. Luke with the Roost to recover the damage he'd taken. And yeah, Geisiff is able to poison the Shaman, but not that matters because it's got Natural Cure. But, well, he's still got the light screen up at least, so that will help the rest of his team tank those Seed Flares. Luke switches out now to Blaziken. Focus Blast is going to do 43.4%. Gets the special defense drop. Focus Blast misses, obviously, because its accuracy is as shit as Stone Edge's. Oh god, no. Switches out to the Rhyperior, which takes a whole lot of damage from that Surf. And yeah, has to switch out to Pachirisu again. It's going to set up the... oh no, I thought it was going to go for the light screen. Gets the paralysis on Blaziken, so he's going to be able to finish it off. No, not finish it off. But yeah, Stone Edge isn't going to do much either. So yeah, first KO for Geisiff. In comes Floatzel, who's just going to Waterfall and finish off the Pachirisu. Ice Punch is wow, that's whole 75%. Drill Peck's not going to be able to kill off the Floatzel, and another Aqua Jet to finish off the Fearow. Hidden Power, of course, Hidden Power Electric for water types. Of course, makes sense. And I suspect the Typhlosion is either Spexed or Scarfed because he's not changing to another move. But it's good game now either way because, yeah, with Surf, both of his Mon are going to be knocked out. So, first round to Luke. Let's go on to the second match. And let's see. So, Geisiff with the Gyarados and Luke with a the Arcanine. Thunder Fang's not gonna kill, but yep. He's gonna be able to set up the Dragon Dance, which will let him finish off the Arcanine with a Waterfall, but he's running Life Orb, so 5-5 at the moment. In comes Illumise, that's going to use Bug Buzz and do 40% to the Glalie, who uses Taunt. Not really sure. I mean, there could be some Illumise with status moves, but I don't know. So Luke is just gonna carry on attacking, whilst Geisiff carries on to set up some more spikes. Decides to finally, switch out to the Chatot, but that's going to be critted right in the face and one-shotted. What a data mining prick Luke is. In comes Waterfall. That's going to do 48%. No, wait, no Waterfall. Oh, wait, yeah, it did use Waterfall. Anyway. Raw, and then Explosion. Yeah, Explosion is just absolutely ridiculous. It's so overpowered in Gen 4. So, Bellossom against Hitmonlee now. Sets up Sunny Day. Okay, that's nice. Goes for the Solar Beam, breaks the sub. Close combat, not going to kill it. Hitmonlee does have access to Mach Punch, but no, not on this set. Solar Beam going to finish it off. Are we going to have a Bellossom sweep? Come on, let's get it. Bellossom. Crit? Nah, 49%. Return's going to finish him off. What a shame. But let's see what Geisiff's final Mon is. No, not yet. Glalie going to outspeed the X-Cloud, finish it off with an Ice Beam. In comes Celebi. He's going to outspeed the Celebi? No, which is going to use HP Fire. Yeah, HP Fire, I suppose, for Scizor. Claydol. Oof. What? Survives the Leaf Storm. Earthquake. Wait. I've got the teams completely... I mean, why doesn't he just nickname himself Data Mining Prick or Luke or something and not NM What's Geisiff with you? Because obviously I see Geisiff and I think, oh, it's Geisiff, but no, it's fucking NM What's Geisiff with you. Why can't you just put your fucking name, Luke? Just say Luke or Holic or Data Mining Prick. Anyway, Geisiff won. GG. Final match. In comes... Hold on. I'm switching. Pause. Switch side. So this is Geisiff. There we go. Thunderbolts to Luke's Machamp and Dynamic Punch. Not going to kill it, and but anyways, able to rack up enough damage on the Machamp. I suspect Geisiff expected Luke to switch out, but he doesn't. That's why he went for the sub. So yeah, going to go for the return now and just finish it off. Yeah, everything's tied up. Toxic Lopunny. Okay, what set is sub-toxic return? What else? We don't know yet. That is yeah, not something I've seen before. Okay, gets a crit, finishes off the Azelf. Another return, and Sludge Bomb doing 34. What is this set? I mean, what is this set? How did he not die from that? I don't know. Oh, and now Luke with the Zapdos. Gonna set up the sub with Morwell. Is he? Yeah. So Thunderbolt was. I'm not too sure if Zapdos gets Heat Wave in Gen 4. Yes, it does, obviously. Okay. So Ironhead isn't going to do much. He's probably going to be forced to switch. Yep. In comes the Hitmonchan. Takes the Heat Wave. And yeah, doesn't get burnt, luckily. Stone Edge misses, obviously, because it's Luke and everything goes his way. And then he goes for a bulk up. Mate, what are you doing? Why would you go for a bulk up? Stop throwing your match against Luke. You've got to try. Anyway, Arceus Dragon. Judgment isn't going to do a whole lot of damage. In comes Porygon now. That gets a special attack boost. And Calm Mind. Oof, 44. And Freeze. Wow. I mean, petition to ban Luke. Can we just ban Luke from all esports? Because that's just filth. It's just utter filth. Anyway, Ironhead's not going to kill because nothing ever kills in Pokemon. And yeah, Earthquake obviously going to finish it off. Articuno is the final Mon. And why would you roar? Just attack! Attack! He was on 15%. Just attack him. Honestly, guys, if you after those plays, you kind of deserve to lose. And yeah, there you have it. Wrecked. Okay, so now we got the third pool match, which is Dill versus Geisiff. We got a whole lot of Geisiff at the moment. So yeah, let's see. Dill with the Sharpedo lead, and Geisiff with the Quagsire. Just going to use EQ on the Shaman. Not going to do a whole lot of damage. Once again, why are you staying in against Shaman, Geisiff? Why are you doing that? You already saw what happened last time, and you got lucky twice with those seed flare misses. Honestly, sort it out. So yeah, gonna switch out now. Obviously, yeah. In comes Scissor. Gonna tank the. No, he goes for Encore. Okay. Switches out to Rapidash, whilst Dill goes for a Swords Dance, but he's not going to stay in, obviously, which is stupid. In comes Salamence. That's going to tank the Flare Blitz. And will he set up a Dragon Dance? No, he's going to go for an Earthquake, whilst Geisiff safely switches in Executor, who can take the hit. In comes Raikou now, and that's, yeah, tanks the hit pretty well. 40%. I mean, if it's running Calm Mind, as it is, yeah, he's going to be able to take a few more of those. So I reckon another Calm Mind, and then HP Ice. No, he's going to go straight for the damage. Okay. I don't think HP Ice with +3 would have killed anyway, but Shadow Ball probably would one-hit KO. There goes the Hidden Power. Hidden Power Ice, obviously, because that did neutral damage on the Quagsire. Switches out now, goes to the Shaman. Is he going to stay in? Or is he going to switch out? Geisiff? Yeah. So now you switch out. Now you switch out. What were you on at the beginning of the match where you thought, I'm going to stay in? What kind of 4D chess were you playing with Dill to think that he wasn't going to use Seed there? I don't know. Anyway, Sharpedo survives the hit with Focus Sash, and he gets outsped. Wow, okay. I can't remember. I mean, I know Rapidash is pretty fast, but I thought Sharpedo was just as fast, but I guess not. And then the Salamence gets burned. That's really gonna ruin Salamence's set. Yeah, Roosts up, but I mean, unless it's a mix set, that Salamence isn't going to be doing anything now for the rest of the match. Switches out to the Sizzle, takes the Ice Punch. In comes Mesprit. Oof, yeah, that's a whole lot of damage there. And I don't think the Mesprit is gonna have anything to damage the Scissor either. No, sets up Stealth Rock on turn 21, as you do. Fire Blast, yeah, I mean, that's not going to do anything. 30%. Yeah, just sacking off the Salamence. In comes Raikou now. And what's Raikou going to do? Yeah, Shadow Ball. Quagsire, does Quagsire learn Recover? No, I don't think Quagsire has any way of recovering damage. So, yeah, Dill sacking that one off as well. In comes a Shaman again. He's going to stay in. I guess he's just sacking it off. And I've only just realised that guys have had all six of his Mon still alive. Wow, he almost 6-0 Dill. Yeah, so Flare Blitz going to finish him off, and Bullet Punch will do just enough to kill it. Bug Bite now will finish off the Executor. Is this going to be the Sizzle Sweep? It could be. Could be Thunder Wave. That's not really going to do much. Ice Beam. He's going. That's it. He's going for it. He's going for the max attack sizzle. He can't get frozen now either, so I'm not too sure about that. That paralysis there. Ice Beam crit. That's still not going to do much, and he's running Roost. So this is not looking good for Geisiff. Not looking good at all. He's going to need a whole lot of para hacks. Is he going to get it? Let's see. Bullet Punch. Oh, paralyzed. Again, I'm going to get paralyzed. No. Bullet Punch. Going to kill the Mesprit. Let's see what's the final Mon. Vileplume. Mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's Sizzle. Are you using Rue's type chart? I bet you Rue was next to you like, yeah, no. Poison, super effective against Sizzle. And there you go. You got smashed. Round one. Well, first match, sorry. Let's move on to the next one. So, let's see. We got... Okay, Dill leading with Regice and Geisiff with Arceus. Do we know what Arceus type that is? Just normal one. That gets paralyzed, and yeah, extreme speed, not going to do a whole lot. Focus Blast doing a massive amount of damage, so he's going to be forced to switch out to Muck. Dill expected a switch, so went back to Ice Beam, and yeah, Muck's going to tank that because Muck is quite bulky, especially defensively. So, Dill switches in Roserade, and that's a bit risky because yeah, Poison Jab is going to do a lot of damage, so I don't know why Dill was so desperate to set up spikes, but okay. Nasty Plot Ninetales, but he's just going to switch back out to Regice anyway. Life Orb Pelipper. Interesting. Life Orb Pelipper with Toxic. Definitely something I've not seen before. Yeah, and the Thunderbolt is going to one-shot that. So it's currently tied up, yep, 5-5. In comes Umbreon, and that's going to use Payback on Meganium. That's not going to do anything at all, because, yeah, Meganium's quite bulky. Oof, but now it's Toxic, so, well, Toxic, poisoned. Not looking good for Meganium. I mean, things are still pretty equal at the moment. Yeah, they're going to switch out to Ninetales, and Geisiff switching out to Muck. Is he going to try and set up again? Yes, he is. Going to go for a nasty block. Poison Jab. Poison Jab? Come on. Why are you going for... Oh, okay. You were breaking the screens. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Hidden Power is just going to do enough to kill it. Luminion. Wow, Luminion's probably one of the most forgettable Pokemon in existence. I mean, it's shit. It's just, it does nothing. What does Luminion bring to competitive Pokemon? It's literally just useless. I mean, I could do more with a Magikarp than with Luminion, because at least with Magikarp you've got like cheese sets, whereas Luminion has nothing. Anyway, what are we doing? Okay, so Geisiff setting up a Calm Mind. Oof, but that's just not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. Nasty Plot Ninetales, too strong. Hidden Power going to finish off the Arceus, and it's looking like another Dill victory. Setting up another Nasty Plot there. Bit of a Mickey take, isn't it? And Luminion couldn't even kill the Ninetales. I mean, look at that. Stab Surf, and it couldn't even kill the Ninetales. That's how shit it is. Honestly, just a really, really bad mon. One sec. So, yeah, Fire Blast are going to finish it off, and there you have it. Alright then, so now we have Rick versus Luke in the other pool matches in pool 1. So, let's have a look and see how this goes. Another Chimeco. Not the first time we've seen Chimeco in this vid. Luke starting off with a Fake Out. That does a little bit of damage. And Rick goes for the Surf whilst Luke switches in the Dialga. Nice. Dragon Claw. Whoa, Dragon Claw did nothing 27%. Is that all? What set is that? How weak is Dialga? And Slowking is like the special offensive, a special offensive one, not even defensive. Anyway, Luke sets up a sub with Lunatone. Not really sure what his intention was there. Anyway, finally forcing him to switch out by going to the Blossom, misses with Sleep Powder, and then Rick signal beams the Lunatone, and that does a nice chunk of damage. Luke's going to go for a Shadow Ball, obviously gets the special defense drop because it's Luke. What do you expect? And Rick goes for the Calm Mind, follows it up with a Signal Beam, but that's not going to do anything to the Dialga. And obviously, Luke gets a crit and takes it out. So in comes the Slowking again, whilst Luke bulks up. Rick getting some revenge there with a nice crit Ice Beam. Dragon Claw's not going to do enough, and he's going to finish him off with the Ice Beam. There you go. So current scores are 5-5. In comes the Blossom again, obviously forced to switch out to Glalie, who takes the Sleep Powder, stays in whilst Luke sets up a Sunny Day. Switches back out now to Slowking. So what set do we know? What do we know he's got? He's got Sleep Powder, Sunny Day, Hidden Power, and Solar Beam, obviously. The Pidgeot is able to take that nicely, and then U-turns out, doing a nice what was that? 42% to the Lunatone, who goes for a Psychic. That's not going to do much. Rick sets up a Rain Dance and then finishes him off with Ice Beam. So we're seeing a lot of weather. This is exactly what I want to see. Sucker Punch from the Skuntank isn't going to do enough, and wow, Surf in the rain. That's going to one-shot it. Very, very nice. In comes Medicham and gets the crit fake out. Lovely. He's going to go for the high jump kick, and that's going to kill. Wow, that did 2% more than stab Dragon Claw from Dialga. So that's, Medicham is very, very strong indeed. In comes Glalie, whilst Luke sets up Sunny Day again, and Rick switches in to Rhyperior, who takes the Hidden Power. What Hidden Power is that then if it's not very effective? Huh. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, high jump kick from Medicham is obviously going to one-shot that. In comes Pidgeot again, who goes for the Brave Bird. That's going to take it out nicely. Luke down to his last Mon, which is an Exploud. Brave Bird, that's only going to do 43%, whilst Exploud goes for the Ice Beam. So Rick is down to his last Pokemon, Glalie. That's asleep. Fire Blast, yep. And that's going to one-shot it. Obviously, it didn't miss because it's Luke. So there you go. That is the first match. Let's move on to the second one. And let's see what they start with. So Rick with the Cloyster, Luke with the Fori, who sets up Spike first turn, whilst Rick switches out to the Azelf, which goes for a Flamethrower, and Luke switches out to a Loftus, which takes that nicely. But it can't take the Thunderbolt, and it's one-shotted. The crit probably didn't make any difference because it was going to die either way. In comes Roku now, so Rick switches out to Ariados, and Luke sets up a Calm Mind. This is not good. He needs to sort something out right away, otherwise he might get swept. Poison Jab only does 45%, doesn't get the poison either. What are you going to do, Rick? Luke switches out to the Salamence now. So, yeah, and Rick failed the Metal Burst. Interesting. A lot of mind games here. Salamence with the Earthquake, that's not going to do anything. So he's going to switch back out to Fortress, who sets up spikes himself. Sets up another layer of spikes, but Luke is going to say no. Rapid spins them away. So Rick just goes for the Surf, and that does a nice 63%. Is Luke going to switch out now? Yes, he is. Goes to the Salamence, who's going to take the Surf. Okay, not so easily. Got Rick with the crit. And then Ice Shard to finish it off. Oh dear, what happened, Luke? In comes the Raikou now. I guess he's going to use either... No, I was expecting a sub or a Calm Mind. Just goes straight in for the kill. In comes a Bastion again, and Luke is going to switch out to Mothim, whilst Bastion sets up Stealth Rock. Probably not what he wanted. And wow, Hidden Power fighting, I'm guessing, or something. Does a lot of damage, not enough to kill it, and then he's finished off with the Rock Slide. Luke with the rapid spin now, so no more rocks, and crit rock slide. You love to see it, especially when it's against Luke. Final mon is Palkia. What does Rick have against this? Suicune. That if it's Calm Mind, that could be enough. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Raikou though. Let's see what happens here. A Surf might be enough to kill now. Oh, goes for the Calm Mind himself. So, oh, crit. Yeah, I was going to say that wouldn't have killed, but the crit definitely helped him out there. In comes Palkia now. Spatial Rend is not going to do that much damage. Oh, and he gets the freeze as well. Yeah, that's GG. I can't see him coming back from this. So there you go. 1-1. One for Rick, one for Luke. And we've got our final match coming up now. Rick. Oh, I was going to say Rick rage quit, but no, he didn't. Right, third match. Let's see. So Rick with the Torkoal and Luke with the Aggron. Rick switching out straight away while head smash, one shot in the Burnett. Damn, Aggron strong. Luke with a Dialga once again, which is going to take the Surf. How's Rick going to respond? Switching out back to Torkoal whilst Luke sets up Stealth Rock. That's not good. Goes for the Thunderbolt. I'm guessing it's some kind of bulky Dialga set. Whilst Rick sets up some rocks himself. Draco Meteor is just going to wipe it out. Not looking good for Rick so far. 6-4. What does he have in the locker to come back from this? Dragon Claw is not going to do that much. So, yeah, he's going to switch out to Deoxy's attack. Oh, dear. Oh, but U-turn. U-turning out and one-shotting, and he brings out his own Deoxys. So there you go. So much for Deoxy's attack. And Superpower, not enough to kill it, so that's definitely a bulky Dialga set. And he's going to revenge, well, not really revenge kill, but he's going to finish it off with a Dragon Claw. U-turn, that's not going to do much. Not sure what the intention was there. Dragon Claw, 29%. Wow, Huntel's bulky. Bulkier than expected. Yeah, and the Sucker Punch finishing it off. Oh, Dragonite. Yeah, Dragonite easily going to take that out with one Dragon Claw. Jump off again. Sleep Powder, not going to be able to do that because of the extreme speed. Down to his last one, which is a Pelipper, and I think this is GG now, and it most certainly is. Luke data mining once again and beating Rick 2-1. So let's move on to the next round, well, next set of matches. And those matches are Dill versus Rick. So Big Texas Dill versus Merry Dongmas. See how these go. So Dill leading with Deoxys and Rick leading with the Gramble. Superpower is not going to kill it because of Intimidate, right? Yeah, Intimidate. And Return not getting the kill either. Very close. Double switching everywhere. There you go, Shadow Ball. Obviously not affecting Gramble because in Gen 4 it's still normal type. Rick with the Toxic on Hitmonlee. That's gonna, well, it's not too bad. It's not a burn. And the close combat is only going to do 38% to Venusaur. What's Dill going to do now? He's going to switch out back to the Drifblim again, who gets Leech Seeded. And I'm assuming, yeah, Rick's going to switch out, goes to the Ground Ball again, and Dill is going to start Calm Minding. But I'm not really sure. Yeah, he's forced to switch out. Switches into a Luxray, which doesn't get toxicked, well, poisoned. And Rick switches out to Golem, who takes the crunch nicely. Dill switching out now to the Gastrodon. That's going to take the Stone Edge, which surprisingly hits. And yeah, forcing Rick to switch back out to the Venusaur, who takes the Earth Power easily. And Rick is able to use Sleep Powder on the Drifblim, which activates its Chesto Berry. So he wakes up right away. Shadow Ball doing nice, 46%. So Rick's going to have to switch out now. Goes to the Ground Ball. And yeah, Dill decides to go for a Calm Mind. But yeah, it's not going to be enough. And that's a lot of secondary damage building up now. You got Poison, you got Leech Seed, forced to switch out, goes to the Luxray, and that also gets Poison this time. No chance of dodging it. Yeah, Rick's switching to the Golem again, which takes a superpower. I didn't know Luxray learned superpower. There you go. Things you learn 14 years after the game's release. And yeah, Luxray taking out the Golem. Switches back out to Drifblim, which takes the Power Whip. Poison isn't going to finish it off just yet. I'm guessing I'll go for Thunderbolts. Goes for the rest. Okay. That is not what I expected. Rick switching out to Mercado now. Dill forced to switch out to Gastrodon. Rick sets up some Stealth Rocks and goes back to Venusaur, which is going to not get poisoned, obviously, because it's poison type, for those who didn't know. Leech Seed is going to miss, so Dill is free to spend a turn trying to wake up. Oh, wait, no, but it resets, doesn't it, now? Oh, no, it doesn't. I thought the counter reset when you switched out. I guess not. Takes the Power Whip, and I'm guessing he's going to... No, doesn't switch out, just goes for pure damage. And yeah, down goes the Drifblim. In comes Hitmonlee, which is going to crit Earthquake to knock out the Venusaur. Rick forced to switch in the Latias, takes a Sucker Punch to the face, and that's going to deal 72 damage. And yeah, finishes off the Hitmonlee with a Psychic. In comes Luxray. Is he going to outspeed? No, but wow, takes the Psychic nicely. And Crunch is going to KO it. That's yeah, I'm surprised how bulky Luxray is. Oh, Starmie! Starmie doesn't learn that move. Classic Pokeforum meme there. Uses Rapid Spin, so now he will be able to safely switch in his Deoxys. Surf is going to one-shot it. This is not looking good for Rick at all. How is he going to respond? Sends in an Executor. I'm guessing... Oh, Leaf Storm. Okay. Well, right. Deoxys now, we're still going to do Ice Beam. Okay, 30% damage. Fair enough. Switches out to Gastrodon East. That goes for a return. 44% damage. Gastrodon does learn Recover, so he can recover from that. Surf is going to do 45% damage. He still has enough HP to take another attack, so return is not... it wasn't going to kill, but yeah, the crit ensured it did. Surf is going to finish off the ground ball. Rick down to Executor, which is going to be outsped. Thunderbolt? What? Oh, you wanted me to say Starmie doesn't learn that move. Already said it. Yeah, in comes Deoxys. Ice Beam not going to kill. Oh dear. What happened? What happened there? Why did you not go for the Ice Beam on... What? Why did you go for Thunderbolt on that? So many things I just don't understand. Okay, next match. So we have a third match. Wait, what? Okay. So, but what's that? Unless they replayed it or something. I don't know. Whatever. We'll watch it anyway. So Hitmonlee and Hariyama. Not much has happened so far. Earthquake only going to do 40%. Things are even so far. He's focusing. Yeah, goes to a close combat. That's going to knock him out. No focus punch for Rick. In comes the Sceptile now. Dill switches out to the Vespiquen, which does not take any damage from Earthquake, obviously. So Rick forced to switch out to Armaldo, which gets poisoned. Dill switching out to Suicune. Takes the X-Scissor on the chin. And I'm going to assume Rick's going to switch out. Yeah, goes to the Sceptile. And I think there's going to be a lot of switching at the moment because, yeah, Vespiquen can take whatever Sceptile has to throw at it. Oh, okay, it's a bulky Sceptile. Goes for the Leech Seed. Switches out now. Armaldo taking the attack order. That's gonna recover some health from the Leech Seed. In comes Suicune again. I mean, this is fine. You can build up some damage slowly over time. You know, Suicune's just taking a Stone Edge to the face. If it doesn't have rest, then there's going to be an issue. Oh, and my browser is not loading up Staraptor's avatar. Oh, okay. So it happens to Dill as well. Stone Edge missing as it does. Why would you ever expect Stone Edge to hit? Oh, Rick's sending in Blaziken, so he's got 2 of the 3 Hoenn starters. In comes Suicune. Doesn't get killed by the Thunder Punch. Surf is not going to be enough either to knock it out. Why is everything so weak in everything? And yes, Static coming into play there, paralyzing the Blaziken. What's he going to do now? Dill goes for the Nasty Plot, knocks out the Blaziken. So Rick sends in Sceptile, that goes for an Earthquake, it easily outspeeds and KOs it. So it's 3-3 at the moment. What's going to happen now? Stantler, okay, going to take the attack order. Yep, easy. Only 27% damage. In comes Suicune again. Return is going to knock that out. Dill down to... Oh wait, no, he's got Hitmonlee still. Dewgong, cute. Ice Beam is not going to do much to the Crawdaunt. So there you go, 3-3. Oh, Rick with the Dragon Dance Crawdaunt now. Is it going to be able to sweep Dill's remaining Mon? Probably not, going by the toxic damage. Crunch. That's going to finish off the Dewgong, but yeah, toxic is too much. In comes Hitmonlee. In comes Stantler, Intimidate, and it outspeeds Hitmonlee. That's surprising. So yeah, 2-1. Return is going to do 47% damage. Vespiqun's just going to roost up. Now what? Just going to go for pure damage output. You're going to stall him out. Yeah, he's looking to stall him out. Okay. So yeah, force the switch. He's going to go for a roost again. Leech Seed, I imagine, to start. Oh no, you're joking. Oof, that's not good. So yeah, at least he's going to get Intimidate off. Forced to attack though, because I don't think he's got a non-damaging move. That Life Orb damage is going to really affect him. And there you go. Okay, I had a brain fart. It's currently 1-1, and this is the decider. My bad. I don't know what happened. I opened up too many tabs, and my brain just couldn't deal with it. Right then. So let's see. Poisoned Mantine. Rick switching out to Ludicolo, his mascot. That's going to get poisoned, unfortunately. Forced to switch out to Dustox, which gets surfed and knocked out. How's he going to respond? Sends in Gramble. Why are we seeing so many repeated Mon? Gramble's going to get poisoned, but that doesn't matter because he has Heal Bell, which we've seen in an earlier set. So there you go. Dill going to rest up with the Mantine, which takes a whopping 65% from the body slam. He's not going to be able to stay in. Obviously, switches out to Probopass. That can take the body slam easily, only doing 9.6 damage. Rick going to switch out to Sandslash whilst Dill sets up some rocks, and then switches out to Shiftry whilst Rick sets up a sub. What's he going to do now? Earthquake? Okay, that's, not going to do much damage. Forced to switch out again to Crobat, while still expecting a switch, sets up a Swords Dance. Sucker Punch going to kill it. 75% damage. Wow, that is a strong Shiftry. Low Kick going to knock out the Magcargo as well. Oh dear, is this going to be a Shiftry sweep? No, because the Fire Punch is not going to kill. Okay, Seed Bomb is going to kill. Finishes it off. Oh no, what happened? 6-2. Seed Bomb is Not going to kill it. Rick sets up the rain, but why would you do that when he's got Sucker Punch? You know that. You saw that earlier. Seed Bomb not killing the Sand Slash. Wow. And you set up a substitute? Or are you just throwing the match now? You've just given up by that point, haven't you? Wow, that was a very, very fast match. Damn. So that means Dill won. Yeah, 2-1 because it was Dill and then Rick. Yeah, so it's 2-1 to Dill. Wow, very intense matches. There you go. All right then. So Dill versus Luke. Let's get it. Luke leading with the Lux Ray. That's going to intimidate Absol. So Dill's forced to switch out to Hippowdon, which tanks the superpower effortlessly. Luke obviously going to switch out now. Who's he going to switch out to? A Dusknoir. Okay. Whilst Dill misses with the Toxic. Obviously Luke using his data mine once again. They're going to switch out now to Porygon 2, whilst Luke sets up a sub with his Dusknoir. Is this a Focus Punch set? No, it's not. So he's forced to switch out to Mamoswine, which doesn't take any damage from Discharge, obviously. So back with some more switches, whilst Luke sets up some Stealth Rocks. And is that a motherfucking stall team? Hippowdon, Skarmory, P2, and Venusaur? That is a stall team. That is 100% a stall team. Anyway, Hippowdon now takes the Ice Fang pretty well, considering it's super effective. I'm guessing he's going to use... okay, switches into Shedinja. That's going to die. Yep, going to use Slack Off. Probably going to look to go for the WoW here. Yes, and he does. So now Hippowdon is pretty much useless. All it's going to be doing is tanking hits and recovering some HP. Gets the Toxic off on the Dusknoir, so that's also rendered Dusknoir useless because, yeah, it's not going to be doing anything with itself now. Ice Beam, surprisingly, that's going to do a nice chunk of damage to the Hippowdon. And I wonder, will the return kill it? The Facade, yep. Facade, sorry. Guts, Raticate putting in the work there. In comes Skarmory, definitely going to be forced to switch out now, so it goes for the U-turn into Dusknoir, which dies to the Stealth Rock, while Dill keeps on stalling and sets up a layer of spikes. Look at this motherfucker with a stall team. Absolute filth. And Regirock as the final monster. That is degenerate. Absolute degeneracy. Luke is... yeah, he just can't do anything now. So, pretty much just a case of dying, really. Just giving up. So yeah, in comes a Skarmory. Not going to take any damage from the Earthquake, obviously. Ice Shard crits. That's going to do 42% damage. Not bad, but he's going to be able to get another one. Oh no, Superpower. Well, there you go. At least it's what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 at the moment. Can still put in some work. Nope, I was wrong. Sucker Punch gonna finish that off. Dragonite now is Luke's final mon, so unless he can pull off some amazing comeback, I don't think... I just can't see Luke winning. Earthquake, yeah, no, Explosion is going to wipe it out. So last mon, Luxray against 3 of Dill's mon. It's pretty much GG now. So yeah, Dill with the Earthquake. It's going to do... oh, Luke employing the data mine right until the very end. Replay save moves. But not that it matters because the Sandstorm... oh no, he's running leftovers, isn't he? Yeah, well, I imagine Absol will outspeed... yeah, and kill. So there you have it. First round goes to Dill. Let's have a look at the second match. So, Dill leading with Kingler, Luke with his Dragonite once again. but switches out immediately to Quagsire. Another switch to Magnezone now to take the burn and deal with another Reggie, this time Regigigas, whilst Luke sets up a sub. What's he going to do now? Magnet Rise, okay. That's not going to be effective when Dill uses Fire Punch. Switches out, goes to Quagsire, while Dill predicts the switch, sets up a sub, and then goes for a return. Is it going to be a Regigigas sweep? This could be very interesting. How many turns left? Dill asking the same thing. I think it's been two turns at the minute. So you still got a little while. Oh, no, that's it. Got his act together. Return. That's going to do 53% damage now. And yep, he's got the speed boost. Let's see, does it give it speed? No, it doesn't give it stats. Return, resisted. Jesus Christ. How long does Encore last in Gen 4, eh? Jesus. Not that it matters because Return is going to be able to do the business for him. Luke going to use Return himself now with Slacking. That's going to do a nice chunk of damage. Not enough to kill it. Truant is going to scream over this turn whilst the Encore finally ends. And Dill is going to finish him up with a Return. I mean, yeah, this is really not looking good at all for Dill. Dill refusing to kill the Delibird, so Luke just gonna chip away with some Brick Break damage. In comes Dragonite now, and Dill is gonna go for an Agility. Explosion crit! Very nice. In comes Delibird once again, and then he switched it out immediately to Floatzel. Floatzel going to taunt the Pelipper. What's Pelipper going to do? Air Slash. And Dill stating that he will not strike a Delibird. So let's see how that pays off for him. Look down to the final Pokemon now, which is Delibird. What will Dill do in this situation? Is he just going to constantly switch out whilst Delibird takes Sandstorm damage? I mean, that's going to be quite a few turns. And, oh, Holic Man forfeited. And they're going to play game 3. So, well, technically Dill won, but let's watch their final game. And replay same moves. Wormadam trash. More like Wormadam Joe. So, what happened here? Sets up the Stealth Rock. Deal with the sub. And obviously, he data mined the Arceus Water to counter Dill's team. Judgment is not going to do much, whereas Hidden Power is 35.3%. And then in comes the shittest mon in the Pokemon game. And it's just shits. Just absolute shits. I didn't realise Arceus got Recover either. Yeah, there's not going to be able to do much against this, I'm afraid. Oh dear. Luxray. Luke going to switch out. Yep, go to Steelix. And Thunderbolt is not going to do anything at all to it. Switches out to the Solrock, which takes the Stone Edge quite well. And in comes Wormadam Joe to tank the Earthquake, even a crit Earthquake. And yep, Luke goes for the Toxic, expecting a switch. And now the Moltres is pretty much ruined because there's no way he's going to be able to switch in now, what with the Stealth Rock and the Poison. So, Dill just going to spam attacks whilst Luke lets that damage build up. Yep, Flamethrower is not going to do anything because he's used Protect. Switch out to Arceus now. No, switch out to Blaziken. Okay. And the Poison finishes off the Moltres. In comes Solrock. What's Dill going to do? Rock Polish. Okay. Dill going all out. Stone Edge not going to kill it, whereas Zelf's U-turn will. 6-3 at the moment. Yeah, not looking good for Dill. Well, not that it matters. This is just a friendly, I suppose. And what's going to happen now? Aquatail, the Arceus, not going to work. So in comes Luxray once again, whilst Luke just spams Recover and Judgment. Oh, Thunderbolt does 88%. Very nice. Wormadam Trash. Resist the crunch because it's Gen 4. What's he going to do now? Protect. Okay. Thunderbolt is not going to do any damage. Thunderbolt again. Yep. And finally, Dill is able to take down at least one of Luke's... poor Joe. One of Luke's Pokemon. In comes Deoxys, and this time it is able to kill with Ice Beam. But Luke's final one is Miltank, which resists... well, it does resist it. If it's running Thick Fat, it pretty much resists it. Deal with the Explosion to take out the Steelix, and now, unless he has... yeah, I was going to say Superpower Psycho Boost, then this game is pretty much over. Goes for the Milk Drink. Yeah, this is GG. So instead of just stalling, why just finish him off? None of us want us to sit around here watching you drink your own titty milks. There we go. And we're done. Have a whore from me as a gift. What kind of whore? Okay, and that is that. Alright then, so for those of you who weren't paying attention, these are the final standings of Pool 1. So in the end, Dill beat Rick 2-1, Luke beat Rick 2-1, Rick beat Geisiff 3-0, Dill beat Luke 2-1, Dill beat Geisiff 3-0, and Luke beat Geisiff 2-1, which leaves the standings as Dill with 3 wins, Luke with 2, Rick with 1, and Geisiff, sadly, on his debut appearance in a Pokeforum tour, a big fat 0. But commiserations, and we're very happy that you participated, because that's all that matters, isn't it? The taking part. What a load of bollocks. Anyway, so Dill and Luke will advance onto the single elimination tournament against the 2 winners from pool number 2. So that could be any 2 of Joe, Min, and Rue. And yeah, that's pretty much it now. So that video will be up soon. So pay attention to your YouTube. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave you all to the dulcet tones of our dear Rure.
glitz up so the glitzer can suck us. So the glitzer can suck us.